really an avalanche tonight. We spoke pregame about getting off to a strong, confident early start, 9-0, 21-6. Can you talk about how that developed and how you prepare for Game 4 to get off to the same successful start?
I just think it's two words, physicality and aggressiveness. I thought we were really physical defensively, and I thought we were aggressive offensively, attacking the basket, getting out in transition, running the floor. And we talked about it before. That opens up shots for J.R. Smith and those guys in transition. So that's how we have to play.
Noah, right here on the right.
Noah Kozlov, One Up Sports. Coach, if Kevin is able to go in Game 4, how would you expect to use him?
Do I have to tell you?
That's up to you.
I'm not going to tell you.
Dave, on your left in the front.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN. Tyronn, when you lose 2 games by 48 points, what are the next couple days in terms of weighing radical changes and sticking with what got you to this point?
The only change is just playing hard. I think,
contribute that success. Not many teams have been able to hold them down for 3 straight games like that.
To the players, just being aware, never relaxing because they're constantly moving, and the players have done a great job of doing that. Some other guys have been open because of that, but I thought our team has done a great job of just being aware of where Steph and Clay are, and also never relaxing.
Jason on the left.
Jason Lloyd, Akron Journal. How much of a difference tonight was it LeBron being in the post? And kind of, it seemed like he took over a little bit more of the ball handling as well, and just his effort on Draymond tonight.
Well, we talked about effort for the last 2 days of just being aggressive, playing hard, the physicality, and we brought that. And when we play that way, we're tough to beat, and we know we're not satisfied with one game. We know Friday we have to play even better, but I think the guys are ready for that. So, having LeBron on the post, having LeBron handle the ball, has always been good for us, and he did a good job in the second half of really taking care of the basketball and making the right play.
Did you change things defensively tonight? Because it didn't look like you were switching as much on
I forgot.
You forgot?
Yeah.
That's a bad memory. It's like 20 minutes ago.
I forgot, Jason. I forgot.
Again on the left, Rachel.
Rachel Nichols from ESPN. Ty, you mentioned effort, talking about it the last couple of days, aggressiveness several times. We know your guys want to win NBA Finals games. Why are they coming with a different level of effort or aggressiveness finally now in Game 3 versus Game 1 and 2?
I thought Game 2 we had it to start the game, but when they hit you with a barrage of shots and they go on a 15-2 run or 11-0 run, it kind of deflates you. And when that crowd's into the game, and it's tough because you play hard. You play defense for 19 seconds, and the last 5 seconds of the shot clock they score, so it deflates you. And I thought tonight, even when they made runs, we kept our composure. We stayed with it, we stayed physical, we continued to play hard, and we didn't let it deflate us.
Over here in this corner first.
Coach Ty, Ray Jeske, ESPN 990. The narrative of second unit contribution kind of evaporates. I mean, it was like 30-15 tonight. It doesn't matter when you get that kind of play out of your starting lineup. Would you speak about just the balance of those two, how much it does matter? And also, could you critique a little bit Richard Jefferson and his contributions tonight?
Well, I think the bench, it depends on how many minutes they get. In this type of game where it's Game 3, when we had to play well, their minutes are sporadic, and it's not really a constant flow to their minutes because you have to get guys back in the game to, do whatever you can to win this Game 3. So I thought our bench came in and gave us great, defensive effort. I thought, they knew the coverages. I thought they played hard, they competed, and that's all we can ask from those guys. And, putting Richard Jefferson in the starting lineup, I just think he gave us a speed. I thought he gave us the physicality on Harrison Barnes, and we was able to slide LeBron over to Draymond Green, which helped us out a lot. We were able to switch pick and rolls and things like that. So just being able to get up the floor offensively, of pushing the ball, pushing the tempo, and RJ's aggressiveness on the defensive end.
In the center.
Coach Dan Devine, Yahoo Sports. You've talked repeatedly about the importance of Kyrie Irving being aggressive, of taking his opportunities. Obviously had some struggles through the first couple of games, and you talked about feeling comfortable with his isolation play. What did you see that was different tonight that enabled him to get aggressive right from the get-go and establish that tone that you discussed?
He attacked early. I thought we got the ball up the floor with great pace, and he was able to attack in transition. And even versus the switches, I thought he really attacked quicker so they couldn't load up on him. So he really attacked quick and got downhill and got into the paint. So, You know, I told you no one can stop Kyrie one-on-one when he has the basketball. We just had to attack quicker and keep them on their heels.
Over here, Kenny on the right.
Kenny Rhoda, WHBC Radio. Ty, in game one, you had the lead in the third quarter. They went on a run. You couldn't stop it. Game two, early, you had the lead. They went on a run. You couldn't stop it. Today, you had the lead. They went on a run. You were able to control it. How much did you talk about that the last few days, and why were you able to control it tonight?
We talked about that a lot. You know, when they make shots, you know, when they start making threes and they're getting dunks in transition, you know, it deflates you. But I thought tonight, with us having a 20-point lead in our first half, you know, when they scored, we were able to get timeouts, calm our guys down, and we were able to get baskets when we needed them. And I thought the guys just kept attacking all night. We never settled, and we just kept being aggressive and keeping them on their heels.
With JR, what's it mean when he's making shots like that, and how important is it to this team if you're going to win a championship?
It means a lot. You know, when he's making those threes and making those shots, it really opens up the paint for LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin and those guys that have space, you know, around the rim. And if we play fast and play with a pace, he can get out in transition and get those threes, because when LeBron's driving a basketball, 2 or 3 guys have to stop him, you know, or he's going to get a layup. If not, I mean, if they do help, now we're kicking out to JR for shots. And same for Kyrie. When he's in transition, guys have to load up to him, and then JR is going to be open for shots. So that's what we did tonight.
Last two in the fourth row in the center.
Chris Parker, Cleveland team, picking up a little bit where Kenny was. It seemed like the Warriors were overplaying you in the first 2 games for the 3. I saw a lot more back cuts and things, slip the picks and slip the screen, stuff like that. Was that something you emphasized to try and reduce their overplay, maybe open up some spacing on the floor as you did?
Yes, we worked on that the last couple of days of just moving, just trying to create some confusion if they're going to switch it or not, and then give our guys a chance to drive the basketball at the same time.
Last one, Jeff in the center.
Jeff Zilgate, USA Today. Tyronn, you mentioned Kyrie's scoring, but when he has 8 assists, what does that do for your offense?
It opens it up even more. When he's scoring at a high clip the way he did tonight, and then when he gets to the paint and guys are helping, he's making the right play and the extra pass, then we're going to get any shot we want. And he puts a lot of pressure on the defense along with LeBron to get into the basket. And, you know, if teams are going to play him one-on-one and not going to help at the basket, he's going to score. And if they step up and help, we made the right play tonight, made the right extra pass.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.